What's up, everybody? It's Blowover Productions here, and today we are going to be racing at Talladega Super Speedway. So before we get started with that, let's talk about these points. Max Sensen is in first place with 2880. Second is Ryan Mazepan with 2504. Third is Damon Wold with 2310. Fourth is Justin Joey with 1775. Jetman is fifth with 1379. Roy Rodriguez is sixth with 1258. Nick DiCaprio was seventh with 1165. Chase Smith eighth with 1064. Abel Bush is 9th with 985. James Halliday is 10th with 934. Zakiya Reedus is 11th with 813. Rob Statue is 12th with 659. Flippo Rico is 13th with 556. Evan McAllister is 14th with 449. Gio Tran is 15th with 377. William O'Donnell is 16th with 376. Joseph Stalin 17th with 355. Nerdamom 18th with 352. Blue Ball 19th with 288. Zavaki Krug in 20th with 282. Christina Animation 21st with 274. And finally, Joshua Rodriguez 22nd with 231. Pretty good point standings. Congratulations to Random Mazepan for winning our last race, which was at Texas Motor Speedway. This is race number 8 of the Netflix Lower Series, which means we're about a third of the way there to catching them back up to the YouTube Cup Series so we can continue it. So a little bit about our lineup today. It's going to be Blue Ball leading this field in the number 7. He's on pole position today as we're double file. As always. Sometimes I don't like super speedway tracks because the pacing takes way too long and I have nothing to say. Brandon Mazepan won our last race, as I just mentioned, at Texas Motor Speedway. After finishing side-by-side with a lap-down car, Max Sensen in the 41, which was pretty cool to say the least. However, Max was a lap down, so it wasn't really a photo finish. But speaking of which, Max Sensen is our points leader, as you saw, with 2,880 points. So, pretty good for Max. He's doing pretty good. I think Gaming Motorsports has a really good opportunity to win a championship in the series. If you guys want to see the start of the race, then just skip to this time because I'm not going to say anything else because I literally have nothing to say for the rest of this pacing. Well, folks, a pace car is in. We're looking for a good race here at Talladega as we go double file right to the line. Blue Ball is going to see the green flag as it's out in the air, and we're kicking things off at Talladega. This race was crazy the last couple times we've been to it in season 1. We saw a flip from Puerto Rico, a.k.a. Flippo Rico in this series, and we saw a flip from Blue Ball in season 2 for the YouTube Cup Series. He flipped at the first Talladega race, so we're going to see if we have a pretty crazy race here. Maybe we'll even find a flip. Blue Ball is, however, leading this field, which is rather bit ironic. Zavaki Krug is down on the inside. Crash Scene Animations on the outside with his teammate Blue Ball. They're going to lead this field. As we charge into turns 3 and 4, we see a lot of diagonal movement. Oh, 2 cars sideways. It's Chase Smith and Joshua Rodriguez. They come back up the track and collect the whole field in the back. Pretty much, it looks like Abel Bush has big damage. That car is smoking. I see Joshua, Roy, a lot of cars in it. One car is still on the track and smoking. Damon Wool is in it. Humongous crash to start off this race. Let's go to the replay and see what happened. Well, not yet. I need to see if anybody else got it. Here they go into turn 3. Looks like they were just pushing too hard, and there was contact there with Chase Smith and Joshua Rodriguez. Came back up the track, collected Random Mazepan, Roy Rodriguez. There's Joseph Stalling, and it looks like that's Nerda Mom that was on fire in the middle of the track. Big wreck here to start off this race. Here's another look at it. Slow motion. Here comes Joshua. He comes up the track. gets into Gia Tran and his team leader, Random Mazepan. Random clips his other teammate, Roy Rodriguez. So it looks like all three Los Hermanos teammates in it. Looks like everybody else who was above them just kind of got collected. Nurna Mom had the biggest hit, obviously, because her engine exploded. Jedman just barely missing out on that wreck. And Damon Wool just slams into the back there. Gia Tran gets through somehow after being involved, but still a humongous wreck. There's the 63 smoking once again. There it is from a higher angle. You can see how everybody just kind of tapped in there. It was just a huge crash overall. We'll see you on the restart, though. Welcome back to Talladega, everybody. Looks like everybody's still on the lead lap here. Anybody else that wasn't here is just gone. So, yeah, the green flag's back out in the air at Talladega. Let's get back racing. Multiple cars charging into turns 1 and 2 here. We're seeing 3 wide racing all the way from the front to the back. Justin Joey takes to the lead. Flippo Rico right with him on the bottom. Behind Flippo is William O'Donnell there on the 5, the 45. Crash Scene Animations is going to bring up the third car in that inside line. Blue balls. Oh, contact Flippo Rico and William O'Donnell off the track. Flippo comes back up the track and misses the wall. What a save from the 12. Oh, he's slowing down the field big time right in front of Justin Joey and Nick DiCapua. More cars into the grass. They're racing about 5 wide right now. I don't like that one bit. Are they going to keep it together? I see contact with Jetman and Zvaki Crew. They're going to crash. They're so going to crash. Oh, my gosh. No way they saved it. Wow. They actually just saved that, man. They handled that like a boss. I cannot believe they just saved that. They were racing 5 wide through that tri-oval, and there was cars off the track. That is awesome, dude. Anyways, Eva McAllister is up to the field. This is her first time being at the front of the pack, I believe, since Daytona. Max Stenson, the points leader, is behind. Rob Statue with him, teammates. Rob is still looking for his first win. Hopefully this race, he doesn't crash. Eva is right in front of Blue Ball. She is just barely edging him out. They seem to be running away from the pack right now. This is a crazy gap that they have right now. They're about 0.5 seconds ahead of the cars behind them, who are 3 wide behind them as well. Puerto Rico gets pushed way up top. Savak Ikruk to the lead, well, of that field. Eva McAllister is technically still the leader. Justin Joey goes to the bottom with James Halliday. Blue Ball and Eva McAllister side by side now. Going into her turns 1 and 2. 3 wide with Nick DiCapua, Justin Joey, and James Halliday. Nick DiCapua held high. Eva and Blue Ball still side by side. Looks like the pack's starting to catch up to him as well. It's Jetman and Zavaki Krug. James Halliday is also starting to get a run. Flippo Rico is there. They caught up to the 7 and the 16. Let's see how this plays out. Looks like they're forming their own little lanes. Looks like each person is choosing either the outside or inside. Looks like a third lane is being made by, I think that's Zavaki Kruk and Jeb. No, that's Eva. Look at that. 3 wide racing, folks. That is awesome. That sounds amazing. Jubman is leading the field just barely, though. Flippo Rico is right behind him. We're seeing a lot of lead changes. There's a big push from the 27, for the 27 from his teammate in the 9. Justin Joey goes down there with him. Flippo Rico to the front of this field at the moment. That just goes to show how much you can change positions here at this track. Last lap, if you look at the leaderboard, Eva clocked in first place and Flippo Rico was in fourth. And now coming to the line, Flippo Rico is going to come across the line first. And even McAllister is down, not even in the top 10 anymore. In just one lap, guys. So that means if you're at the back of the field, don't count yourself out because a lot can happen in just a lap. Here comes Abel Bush. Oh, contact. Multiple cars sideways behind him. It's Justin Joey and a couple other cars. Nick DiCaprio was in it. Flippo Rico was sideways as well. Big wreck coming into turns 3 and 4. Wow. I barely saw what happened there because I think I looked to the side for a second. Let's see what happened. Oh, contact with Justin Joey and James Halliday. Sent them up to the track into Flippo Rico. Nick DiCaprio had nowhere to go. I'm not sure how he went around. Roy Rodriguez got clipped in it, but never, just barely, got through. There it is for another angle. You can see Flippo getting sideways. There's Nick emerging into the smoke. A couple other cars disappearing there. James comes back down the track. There's Nick. Looks like that's how Roy got sideways. Looks like Nick came down the track while he was spinning out and clipped the side of the 18 right in the door. Can't really see much from this angle, so let's get a higher one. There it is, the contact between the 8 and the 87. Slams into Flippo Rico. They spin in front of the 27. Nick DiCaprio tries to get out the way, but Zavak Ekruk is there and sends him sideways. And then Nick DiCaprio collects Roy Rodriguez as well. William O'Donnell gets a clip in there, and so does the 85 of Jetman. That's a huge wreck. But I guess Talladega just does that to you. So we'll see you on the restart. Welcome back to Talladega, everybody. We've got just 4 laps to go this time by. Can we make it back to the checkered flag with no cautions? Oh, wait, I just forgot. This is a super speedway. They're probably going to do that freaking pitting glitch again. I seem to notice that only happens at the super speedways or at least longer tracks. Like it happened at Daytona. It happens at Darlington, which is a bit of a long track, but not quite. And it's probably going to happen here. So just brace yourselves to see who's going to win this race because I'm 100% sure it's not going to be by fair play. It's going to be by default of pitting cars. But we're just going to hope that that doesn't happen and hope that everybody had a good pit cycle so there's no need for them to pit. And we're going to come across the line. Chase Smith is leading. Zakir Reedus behind him. And Krusty Animations is on the outside. Here they go to the line. 3 laps to go at Talladega. Who's going to win it? Zakir Reedus, Chase Smith. Krusty Animations gets to the bottom. There's contact between a couple cars. I'm not sure who that was. I think it was Jonas Walter and Chase. Chase gets put outside with the 45. Krusty Animations there as well. There's Blue Ball. He's in this pack. He's going to move down to the bottom. Krusty Animations out front. Chase Smith is there as well. Jetman makes it 4 wide with Eva and Blue Ball. Zakir Reedus trying to find a hole that's just not there. Are they pitting? Oh my God, they're pitting, guys. I knew that was going to freaking happen. All right, well, we just lost about 50% of the field. 2 laps to go. And it looks like it's going to be a battle between just Eva McAllister and Chase Smith. I don't know why I keep saying Denver. But Chase Smith. Chase Smith and Eva McAllister battling side by side. Who's going to win it at Talladega? Eva McAllister and Denver Smith being separated by just inches, both horizontally, and vertically. Chase Smith seems to have the slightly better line. Eva is there with him. Will they battle like this all the way to the line? Here they come through the tri-oval, still side by side with each other. Will we see a true photo finish? Chase Smith lets off the gas. Or is he out of gas? There's Rob Statue coming out of pit road. If Eva McAllister ends up like the last couple of winners and hits a lap car, losing her lead, that could change it. Oh, Denver Smith is out of gas. Oh, he gets clipped by Zavaki. Big crash coming into turn 1. I don't believe the caution is out, but the 9 definitely just went around. We're still green in this boy. Eva McAllister, if she doesn't pit or run out of gas, she's going to win this race and be the first female driver to win a race in both the YouTube Cup Series and the Netflix Cup Series. And it's going to be her first win for herself. And not for her team, because James Halliday already won for Team Preppy at Vegas. But here she comes to the tri-oval. She's skipping pit road. She seems to still have a tank full of gas. And Eva McAllister in the number 16 driving for Starbucks. Team Preppy is going to get their second win in the Netflix Cup Series at Talladega with Eva McAllister to the line. Great win for Eva. She did an awesome job here today, battling with Chase Smith right down to the wire. And ultimately, she just had the better fuel tank and fuel strategy, so she got the win. Great job there for Eva and Team Preppy getting their second win of the series. And, yeah, it's pretty cool. I do believe that this is their third win overall because Jonas Walter, a.k.a. James Halliday, also won at Daytona in the YouTube Cup Series Season 2, which was the first race as well. So, great job there for Team Preppy overall. A little bit about our driver. Eva McAllister driving the number 16 for Team Preppy. She's had a pretty bad season so far. If you watch any of my videos, you'll see that she usually crashes out early or middle in the race. I remember she crashed out at Daytona. She crashed out at Las Vegas. She crashed out at Atlanta. And I do believe she also crashed out at Texas. So she hasn't had the best season so far, but it looks like that all changes today with this win at Talladega for Team Preppy. So with that being said, this has been Blowover Productions. This was Talladega. The next race will be Martinsville, and we will see you then. So until then, peace. When Eva gets into the pit box. Women can't drive.